Okay, there's your names. Hello. Hello. This is Brandon calling in. Hello. Anybody there? Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to, Brandon gets that fucking setting. Beautiful. It was here. They added it. Right, so I was looking, so there was an update, I think, today. If I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure. It was either today or yesterday. Actually, you know what? I think it was today, because I was like, I don't see why this is the most important part of my story. But I'm like, let's look at the, there's an update, let me see what the, changes in the logs were. And I saw, like, oh, we made it so you can change the frequency of the narrator speaking versus the frequency of the gibberish. And I'm like, oh! You mean that thing I've been whining about? Oh, glad. Glad my whining paid off. I'm only ever to take that as obviously I was the cause. My whining is what brought this upon us. You can all thank me later. Clearly the devs are watching my stream for some reason. Or the video there and after. And thank you, Biomutant devs. I don't care if you're watching or not. Thank you. Give me some PlayStation controls so I can use my PlayStation controller properly. Instead of having to read the fucking Xbox controls like some kind of pleb who likes gigantic, disgusting controllers.
You're poking around Hockmer, a prime village.
I've forgotten the buttons. It's been a couple days.
A smartphone would leave. Sliding dash.
It's weird.
Fist of face.
I wasted that hardcore.
Attack and slash.
Jeez Louise, just shoot the boy.
Well placed. You always find good use for things like that. Person.
You now save this village. I am the hero. So I then decided to piss on their shit.
Let's see.
Because that is the way. Is that the, oh.
Careful. This place might look serene, but it is not.
This looks serene to you. Definitely one takeaway from the scenario I'm looking at. I don't know. Personally, unless I'm a dog, I don't think this is fine. And last time I checked, I'm not a dog.
Says the tribe's Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here.
But what do you call a regular plague then?
The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. They need your protection and help to restore their village. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Understands you have other places.
Sorry, I read that I don't want to keep you any longer as, like, when we're playing Pathfinder, you can tell everybody just to fuck off. Which is not what I want to do. Because there's always, like, the option, like, Pathfinder, it's like, I've done this conversation, and then right above it, if you misclick, there's make sure to pack your fucking bags to get out of my city. So never misclick in that game. Why am I using a two-handed saw by myself? This is like a easy way to fuck up the wood. What's up with this guy? What's up with this guy? What is he doing? Sir.
Night time is ending.
It's fucking magic, dude. He's just fucking sliding around on his ass with a fucking bottle on his head, man. That's nuts. That is nuts-areno. I mean, honestly, though, if I could sit down and travel, probably would. I'm kind of lazy. Think it would just make me fatter than I currently am, though, so probably not the best idea, you know. The little amount of exercise I get a day is, you know, at least it's something, right? There was a guy who was fishing looking at a quest for us.
Cries about how the Lotus Captain killed their kidling. They want to even things, but the Lotus Captain's too mighty. Wonders if you might be a real hero, Kai. Says if the world's ending, that just means they need justice faster. You should be able to find the Lotus Captain always around the other Lotus. Wants you to take down that Lotus Captain forever time. Figures only you have the power to hold that captain's noggin. Seems content with that. Maybe a little weepy.
Somebody killed my kids, but I don't care. Gonna fish.
Has no doubt
Fish fear me, kids die around me.
Support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Understands.
What are you doing in there? Look at him fucking go. He's having a fucking whale of a time in that cage. Honestly, too much fun. He's getting some kind of sick enjoyment out of that. Get over here, dude. I've got to catch you. There's achievements for catching certain animals. I think I did a light T-pose there. God, the way I swim like a fucking weenie.
This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long?
God, what is that noise? I think he's just drinking a perfect time. Look at him.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more.
Like, I think my hands are smaller than my feet.
Like a mystery.
Isn't that kind of normal?
Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Something calm and soothing for your belly. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. the Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favorite, radium syrup.
What the
That
fuck are you
one's even
saying to me?
more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he squeezes. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink.
Sure,
He
you have a
wants
drinking
you to
problem?
know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example.
Oh, I thought it's an orthodontist.
There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings.
Is this one dead? I partially wish you had like a first person cam. So you could just like, you know, really get in there with your face and see how terrible they look. I also partially would love it, right, if there was just like a big cut in the middle, because obviously your eyes are on the other sides of your face, I think. Because it feels like my characters, right?
So many trees in this region.
Like there's just a giant nose in front of them. I guess they're forward facing. I just wonder, because like we're not predators, right? The majority of us are like prey creatures. Rough waters. You may find engine. It requires level 2 to get over there. But couldn't I just park? Alright. Fuck you then. I'm gonna go over there. I drowned. The way the body just kind of flops to the bottom. God, the swimming in this game is just something else, man. The way my arms flail, as if I never learned how to swim. Which I guess, you know, in a way my character probably hasn't. I don't know. I feel like, you know, the water's full of radiation, right, or whatever, like goop. So I guess it's probably, you know, harder to swim in than regular water, but I can't imagine it being that different, you know? Tell you what, though, never fucking worth it to die.
The water is so colourful. Let's see.
There are a lot of places here that seem that they need to... Let's, real quick, right?
No one can swim this fast.
Let's see if we can't find a couple of the, things. Actually, also... Let's see. Let me take the stuff over there. That's kind of far from where we are currently. I don't know, like, there's a... That's what we took over already. That's the one we got, I think. Actually, I don't know. I have no clue. I think this is the one they already owned.
A critic.
It's weird that I just keep catching animals and petting them to get more light aura. I don't know. The thing is, right, I was gonna say, like, oh, maybe you could, sorry, one second. What do you want? Yeah, do you really want to talk to Dad about that, not me? I don't remember, but I think it appeared before and Dad just hit back on it, but I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to drive away to the Xfinity store. Fuck. I don't exactly remember. I more of like I think it's by the Broward Mall. I think you should talk to Dad. I don't think you should do it. To be honest, not really. I know we need a new remote, Caitlin, but okay, Caitlin. Again, am I really the decision maker of the household? Fuck knows why. I think somebody should talk to Dad if that's really what you want to, because most likely be his ass driving it over there. Bye. As you know, sorry for not muting. As you know, it's my job to decide whether or not we upgrade our cable box. And if you want to know if I have Xfinity or not, there you go.
See where the goo takes you.
And let me tell you, I do not recommend it. No.
Your destiny waits on the path you'll take.
I don't think there's any good Circus Brighter though, Realistically, I don't think any of them are trying to give you what you need or what you want.
That was
right. They're just companies at the end of the day. A company can be good. A lot of them are chaotic. Chaotic fucking dickbags. Praise the sun. I don't know. For you. It is like a weird furry frog? What the fuck is this thing? Yeah, they're like fur frogs. Ew. I hate them. Why would a frog develop fur? Like, does it get that cold here? Were you not really frogs to begin with? I just feel like,
Coming chug chugs. Now that's a flesh.
Why would a frog develop fur? Unless, like, one of the other animals is going around fucking frogs. Which, that's another whole problem in and of itself. I mean, I don't... this is a discussion I want to have, particularly. As to why they've chosen furry frogs as their one of their enemies. Tell you what, though, there are a lot of kind of variant enemies in this game. Like, granted, they're all kind of the same in a way, but they all look different. Right? I mean, some of them do have different, like, attacks and whatnot, but
easy to get lost here.
A lot of them are kind of, the same when it comes to fighting them. I wonder if it would be a good idea to pick up like other weapon types as well. And if that would make maybe combat a little bit more interesting / different. I don't know, right? I feel like the reason they give you a set of weapons to start off with is that because that's like, you know, it's your sorry, brain farted a little bit there. It's just like your class has a special like set of weapons they're kind of more attuned to. But then again, I think the samurai class got like some bonus for unarmed strikes. Not samurai, a mercenary. Which does feel like, you know, it'd be like any kind of weaponry, not just you know, a specific type.
That's going to leave a mark.
Damn.
Took care. Shot.
Kind of hoping for a bit of boat tech, but you know. As you do.
Easy for things to hide down here.
I'm starting to feel like maybe the 30% wasn't enough of a downturn for the narrator. It's very chatty Cathy.
Oh, chatty Cathy we got over here. Blech.
What the fuck am I saying?
Hello, friends. Salutations, my compatriots of light.
Do you even want to be over here? What's that? Is that the thing with the playing the horn? That was playing the horn noise a bunch? That looks like a level 2 engine area. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know. I'm still not sure if I'm doing the junk part right. Ooh, knife. Just a fucking knife. It's got a bloody knife.
Back on your own 2 feet? See that broken boat over there? Looks like it still floats.
Actually, really happy for the grenade to be lobbed at me. Cool, I'm not hitting me this time.
Right where it comes. Lethal weapons. Boom.
fighting. Like I said, a fucking shotgun. It's dead. Out.
Right in the face.
Ow, dude.
Hey, you could probably make something glossy with plastic scrap.
Some of you bastards had the shock on, they're both dead, so doesn't make that much of a difference, does it?
Sharp steel.
For an unstoppable pig, it sure did feel stoppable. Also, I like how his outfit is just a larger version of the regular outfit. So he's just got a huge fucking skirt on.
Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh.
Not cool, it's one of the pilgrims.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Wonder where that goo box part is.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without.
I thought I already
doing
agreed to
good
help these
for
guys.
others.
Love to see you shine on.
No one likes Perky.
Do I have to do this every time I do anything light related?
The night may be cool, but you sure ain't.
I am too cool.
Also, it said aren't there
If you
on
have
the
to tell
subtitles.
people you're cool, you're not.
I mean, she's right. Ooh, look at that mask. Definitely fits in. I wonder if we have like enough. I don't think I'm using my side stuff enough. Which I think might be an issue. Nope. Careful, little buddy. Skip that. Yep. Yep. Oh man, that was certainly an experience. Let's move over here. mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It's only one dark point, you know, who cares?
Who wouldn't love this?
Trying to see what it changed. Looks like we haven't been over here.
Tread soft. That's a monster nest, if ever I've seen one.
No, I'm doing like triple flips. What am I doing? Oh, another monster key.
Getting jacked.
I think I pick up any perks specifically. I'm just wondering if like oh, they apparently call Mace's crushes now. It seems weird that, you know, you get all the basics of these, right? That's your BX RT, or I could save a point and get AA RT. I save a point. Recycling less is probably worth better, right? Press down. Oh, I need more points for that. But I can get it, so I think I'd rather save up for that, wouldn't I? Seems pretty cool. There's gotta be somewhere I can use this shit to, like, unlock something, and I'm gonna be happy. Right? Because it's like, oh, you can unlock them at
Give a key a shot.
Whirlpool, like, Biopools or something. You have to see one. But I bet they're gonna be super cool. I feel like they're not gonna be as cool as I'm hyping them up to be. But it's fine. It's not a knife. It's a handle. Is it another handle? Two-handed slash. What the fuck is this? Yeah, sure, dude. Mechton
So
wreck
many
box.
creatures doing so many things
Oh, it's my
during
Mechton.
the day. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest.
Kind of weird there's a Mechton wreck box out here, and you can't use the Mechton in this area. Those are like weird hairs or something. Where, oh where are those boxes at? I guess the other key probably was where we killed that guy, so we're forever away from it now. And by forever, I mean probably like a 10-minute walk, so forever in a day. And for a Fluff Hulk nest, there's only one Fluff Hulk and a couple of guys living on the island. I don't know. To me, nest means like, you know, there's going to be multiple of them there. I don't know, at least two, I think would be like a nest. Unless I guess they're solitary creatures, but, you know.
The hours fly by in the dark.
Man, I cannot figure out what these boxes are. I don't think I can be on top of the rock, because there doesn't seem to be a way up there. And it definitely wasn't in the bunker. That would be pretty hard to miss. I don't know. Unless other parts of the islands count as, you know, the same island. Is this ours? Yeah, this is ours. Is that outpost you saw? On the mappity map.
The Dom outpost, shined up by the Myriad tribe.
I didn't say I was going to attack those guys. They're part of my tribe. I'm assuming they're living on my tribe's land. Usually it's fairly clear, like, part of your tribe thing. Look at that thing. Oh, it's the three-headed one that we saw. Only need 4 more points.
Says no matter how weird you think, there's a poppet here named Maya who does things with her poppets. Lives way deep in the mire. Steer clear of her. Claims that's the word, but seems down and scared. Believes Maya lives in the mire, where at least she can't hurt too many. Been hearing stories about her since they were a kidling too. Still hates the sight of poppets because of those tales. Says you're a fool for thinking Maya will tell you.
I thought it was the other guy who had the quest. I don't know. I don't think I want to buy anything, to be honest. I have no clue. As I've said before, I'm not sure how buying in this game technically even works. I mean more of like, you know, fucking gear is so like undescribably, you know, there's no way to compare it. There's no way to compare the, you know, add-ons you've got on them, which is really what ruins it for me. Because, like, I can't compare the add-ons that are, like, if I have a piece of equipment here, equipped, right, I should be able to compare the add-ons that I can buy in the store to them, right? I should be able to compare the add-ons that I have in my inventory to them, right, just so I can know, like, you know, what's better, should I buy this, so I don't have to actively memorize every item I have in my inventory, because I'm a big dummy.
This part of the land while you can.
And, you know, never gonna remember that by default.
Guess you still want more than that. The Quack Hollow. It's just loony.
Ultimate ranged weapon. I also should go back to that,
You enjoyed that.
back to the base there. The Citadel? I don't know what they call them. Back to the fort and see if we can upgrade my fist.
Finding things both here and there.
It feels like there isn't that big of a, oh jeez. Connect 3 cables to different ports to solve the puzzle. Each port has positive and negative value. These values can be solved below. Connect the cables to houses. Oh, I see. It's kind of weird, but okay. Puzzles in this game aren't exactly difficult to figure out, and that's not a terrible thing. I don't want them to be too challenging, but at the same rate, you know, it's not a, you know...
It's a game of life. Locked.
Not the easiest thing ever. It did require a little bit of thought. But I feel like an idiot would be able to figure it out. You know? Simple enough that an idiot can figure it out, but, you know... Tough enough that I have to put a little bit of thought into it. It helps that I'm usually fairly good at puzzles. Emphasis on the usually. I feel like, you know, this should be just a thing you can click on and not have to do this. Especially because now I have to switch back to the other things, you know, fucking a little bit annoying. Never so slightly. Oh, this is ground, not water. Get fucking super food, Huggle. Got him. But I have to catch all these rubber ducks when there's a box of them right there. Like, what need do I have for individual ones when there's a whole box? Can I get up there? I don't know, it feels like the kind of place something would be, you know? Looks like the kind of place something would be. Long-range rifle? Automatic rifle. I think automatic rifles are that good. You know? It seems like they're a bit too much spray, not enough, well, a bit too much spray and a hell of too much spray to guarantee a damage. Like, they deal more damage, they're less accurate. Or, sorry, they deal less damage, they're less accurate, which means the overall DPS is lower. So, you know, it's not like a shotgun where, at the very least, you know, you're guaranteed a hit if you're supposed to, like, you know, a certain range. Oh shit, dude, that's cool.
Was that lightning?
How would you know we're underground?
Yeah, that's just awful. Watch your step around here. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
That's new. That's new.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Sprinkler Smickle Spark Opener. It's slower, it does less damage, it's got more critical chance. Okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. I'll trade up my my katanas for garbage. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sold! How did you know that all I wanted was a boatload of crap? Got an achievement for that. Excuse me. I'm wondering if the upgrading, right? So if I change, like, the blade, for example. Like, what am I upgrading when I upgrade this weapon? Am I upgrading the blade itself? Am I upgrading the handle? What do I change when I change these items?
Says you're welcome to jaw anytime. Glad to see you. Says you're welcome to jaw. Says you should.
Yeah, I just wonder why he had a thing on him, to be honest. There it is. Oh, is it not? I figured that it was just like right here. Okay, so I think I can either choose quality or material. I should have some shit in my bag, maybe. So I can increase this one by 21, or I can increase this one by 3, 6, 26. Do not upgrade them once, which is an important thing to take away, I guess. Why not?
Everything is at stake.
I don't know. I feel like maybe what I'm doing is not the right idea. Maybe what I'm doing is the right idea. We'll never know. I'll never tell. So I think you can like I don't think I want the drunk specifically. It is one of the people you can like do quests for to get into your ship.
On your own again.
Since it's over here. You know, let's take time to wander around, mosey on around while we have the chance.
This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought over this patch of dirt. Waste.
Oh, these are my guys. Why is this monster wearing pajamas? Oh, is he a part of the other tribe?
Get already.
Is he a part of my tribe? I guess the giant pajama-wearing lizard monster is my
Shield your
team.
eyes if the daylight hurts you.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, sure, man. Why? What? Why not? I know I didn't catch it, but I don't see where it went. I just wonder how much we're going to be changing our equipment, more or less, you know? Like, I can't tell if new equipment is just better versions of old equipment, or if
The best way to glide the goo.
there are just different equipment that I'm not seeing, or if maybe upgrading a certain piece of equipment might be a better option than what I currently have, you know? Like, something I have that could be upgraded would be better than something, you know, something I'm currently wearing, you know? I'm just gonna let that one up already. I don't know. I don't know what choices I'm making. Don't know exactly what I'm baking. But I'll tell you one thing I do know. Is that I'm fucking stupid. And I don't know how to sing. Really. This is that train station thing, right? Yeah. Yep. That's right over there, then. More of these pearls for some reason. I wonder if they're just like sale items.
The tribes need someone to unite them.
Hanging a little bit up there. So Chug Tunnel 4, that was the thing you went in, I think. I don't know. We'll probably do some, like, Uniting Tribe stuff after I get this done a little bit. When we're in the area. The boat kind of opens up a little, well, it's the speeder. Opens up a bit of, that area to do. I want to try to do some more quests for these guys.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlite flipper with infinite ammunition.
5.
Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs, and came up with the
what
plan
legs?
on
He
how
lost
to
him?
best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Has plenty to do.
We defeat the Porky Puff World Eater. Porky Puff, the World Eater. I'm so happy that I was able to turn off the mumbling. Honestly, like, it kind of removes a level from the game, but at the same rate, it gives me so much more fucking enjoyment. Like, if it were just like I think that if you just like a muted one, where like, they talked but it wasn't at a volume that you could like overly comprehend what they're saying, it was like more like background chatter, I think it'd be fine. Just because they're not really saying anything, and then the narrator just spoke over them. I think that'd be fine, but off also works.
Such a bright day to wander around in.
I don't know. I read that you could also like change how soon the narrator talks to after, but I don't care. It's really not a big of a deal. What's that tower in the sky? Oh, that's probably the dark thing. Yeah. Very descriptive, I know. Brain fuel. This is over here.
The place looks rough, but it might still be worth exploring. Carving it up. Shot through. Cut that one in half.
Cut that one into pieces. This is my last dodge roll. Suffocation, no breathing. Oh, come on. There's like ice. That guy made sure to walk into it. I like when they freeze themselves. It's my favorite part.
Life
I wonder
is
what the max
a
level in this
difficult
game
thing,
is.
no matter how you play it. Biohazard makes your skin.
Because it feels like the levels aren't, that far from each other. Yeah, like leveling up isn't that much of a hassle.
That's unique. Just you need to get the notes in harmony to make the string plonk fugue. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Music to anyone's ear.
Okay, so is this Japan then? Because they got the Mount Kyoto. Mount Kyoto. Mount fucking Fuji. What the fuck am I saying? Mount Kyoto. Like I'm a fucking dimwit.
Wonder what you could make with that.
I kind of am, you know. Only a little. Give me a little bit of slack. I'm not fully stupid. Just majorly. Could have walked there.
Leave that ride. Says you can come by and show off your bleep bleeps anytime. Says you...
It's a bleep bleep guy. Still not cool what bleep bleeps are. I didn't actually go and find any. Your bleep blops and your plink plonks, you know. Never get them crossed with your boat barps. And your crim crams getting all up in your blappers. And suddenly you got a flurple right on your goddamn gringrom. And I'm like, blopping blops, he done snappled my ding dar. And you know, a Bulgarian Grimbler isn't exactly easy to come by. You know, not in this fucking era. Maybe if we were living in the fucking Warlar era, then, you know, yeah. But once it fucking pronounced TM, once it became the fucking Zorban era, you know, fucking no one can find a goddamn Blimble to save their fucking life. Game? Stop, he's already dead. And, you know, really, kids don't understand the fucking value of a good slurple today. Right?
You need to believe how...
I wish you would, like, do something with these creatures other than just catch them. Like, what is this? If I just had, like, a horde of little, like, fucking greebles chasing me. It's definitely not what I did, but okay. I hit the shoot button, not the, Everybody, this guy so fucking badly, his model warped. I wonder if I can keep upping my resistance, right? Because I'm sure that some of the resistance I've got is from my equipment, right? So, inevitably, if I switch equipment, my resistance amounts are going to change.
This is a radioactive zone. It's not healthy to go too far in without protection.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Sorry, wait. 2 in the what now? God damn it. A little dumb. Just a little bit dumb. I have so many side quests. Look at them all. I don't even need to. I mean, I could do that. It's not exactly. Well, I think I'd be better off fighting the World Leader first. But do I even need to worry about that? With my resistance still 100, You know, it's not.
Seems like a peculiar item.
What the? Ah! Look at this boy. He's like a fucking fluorescent pink upgrade.
Flash the slash. Youch!
Trying to hit the fucking block button, but how, sir? I guess my point kind of still stands here about the whole same movesets for every creature, minus their you know,
You're injured.
obvious differences in terms of appearance. They still fight the same. Man. I feel like, right, if it's a sewn hat, I can probably just skip through that information. There's little to no way it's going to be better than what I'm currently wearing. Ooh, a glue guide rec box. I sound so excited about it. Ooh, a glue guide rec box. Wow. Tractoral. Torque tail. All the small things. Say so. I do not know. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Da 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 da.
Maybe it's time to take the offensive in the dark.
Man, having 100% resistance just kind of nullifies the whole worried about, you know, being in these areas. Mongol rugby. Yeah, those are words. Kind of. Mongolian rugby. Oh my god, look at this guy. I love his big old head. Oh, I'm doing the wrong button, that's why not. That's why I wasn't blocking, because hitting the wrong button. I like the way he looks. Though, I can't help but feel like some of these creatures look a lot better without fur. Like, if he had, like, a very, like, grayish alien kind of, like, dolphin or porpoise kind of skin to him, would be kind of cool.
Darkness.
I think I got an achievement for it, but I'm not sure if that was the one I was thinking of. I was like reading through the achievements. A lot of them are kind of nonsense, but some of them do tell you what they do. I should also track that quest. That's the one I'd like to do first. All things considered, I'm not exactly worried about radiation. or most other forms of damage. I don't think having 100% gives me full resistance to it. It's more of like, well, maybe it's just the damage, the extra damage type they would have done. So like the radiation monster still punches me in the face for, you know, a certain amount of damage before anything else.
Wouldn't want to be behind that.
And if it was like some kind of weird anime.
Had enough of that?
Why is there spooky music playing? I don't see any mounts here. Normally they have this thing around where you can like pick up mounts.
What you do here matters to you and the world.
So I don't know why, you know, that fruit tree is there if there's no mounts to give the fruit to. I don't know, I kind of like my mount. To be fair, I did like that goat. I liked it a lot more when it looked like it was a special one.
Got
Like,
it.
I think they should have like you know, just like a different color palette one that you protect from the guy from, or from the guy rather, from the evil boy who likes to eat meat, and then there's like, you know, the regular ones that exist in the world that are like, you know, it's like finding a shiny mount. Be kind of cool.
It's the porky puff nibbling bug. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out of Date's leg.
I'm guessing we gotta walk into the mine. Oh, nope. He's got disgusting little damage points on his body. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff.
That is nasty.
Unleash the quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with quacks.
These things are nasty, man. Oh, jeez, can I not beat? Ah! I got an achievement for that, too, though. I'm always hungry for achievements. Always. Game? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide.
Mecton time, question mark? Nope. Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. Perfectly dodging before. I just don't know why, like... God. Can you stop fucking... Like, wrong direction, man. I've only ever hit up, and it's... Oh my god. How does that one count as a fucking dodge? The other one didn't. Is it about timing? It might be about timing. I wonder if all three heads are like in charge, or it's just the one. Or if it's like one sentient being with just three different heads. Come on, auto injector. My fucking god. My god. Just die already, please. Oh boy. Why are you towing my car back like it's broken? It worked entirely throughout the entire fight.
He thanks you for dealing with another World Eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date, spotted Looper Lupin, and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the Predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Looper Lupin will stay put until you're there. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an Ark, and it's all good to go. Figures it must. What a wild kind of ride it's gotta be. Funny that you found an Ark when you don't need to go anywhere in it. The world's still going to be here. Proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way. Wonders if there are any open seats left in that fancy Ark glider of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help Renex. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Feels thrilled to snag a seat in your Ark. Can't wait to glide through the skies. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help says you're...
Wow, that's just a fuck you, isn't it? Oh, jeez, okay. Not like I wanted to do anything else in that area. I guess.
There's still time before the dawn.
I don't know why cage capturing the creatures. If there's any benefit to it. Or not. But, you know. At a certain point, it's not about the benefit you get. It's about how it benefits everyone, you know? Get a little dance.
Faster than ever.
I was trying to do Wung Fu. Range combat guns, please. My little demon from beyond the realms. With its cursed face. I find it weird that it makes like cat noises. I wonder if I can walk in like the fire area now that I have like full resistance.
Is your map paying attention?
Next thing happened with the stream, I lost connection for a second there, but I think the video is going to be fine, so overall, not all that concerned. If there's somebody watching, I may be a little more concerned, but you know, the stream side of things is kind of a little bit less on the more active scale. It's weird, right? So like somebody was like, oh, you know, it was a YouTube comment. They were like, oh, you know, it's a shame that your videos only get a few views. And I'm like, well, yes and no, right? A lot of the views come in like later, if you notice. And I'm not sure if it's because of how YouTube, you know, records viewing, or if they just, well, obviously as a video gets older, it's, you know, it tends to get more views, I would assume, overall. You know? So, you know, they do get views later. I swear, I get views, I swear. People watch my content. Please believe me. No. Seriously, though.
Headler is eager for you to have a look at the web. Suggest.
What do you got for me, buddy? Do I want to buy health packs? I don't know if I'm ever going to use any of those things. I mean, it's just kind of weird, man. Feels kind of weird, man. I'll get up this stupid thing again. I wish I could get like a better. I think I need to go. Okay. It's a bit wonky. Which is, I guess we'll do some of the quests around here. Then probably head over here, clean up these areas. I think, I don't know, but I would assume that, you know, unifying the tribes is kind of one of the things you want to do.
For an adventure, for
you know?
good or bad.
It just feels like something that would be helpful. Though, it does sound like it's going to be a little bit tedious, you know? I mean, so far they've been kind of varied. The capturing outposts haven't exactly been the same thing every time.
That plastic scrap over there.
So, I've got some hope that maybe it won't be the same thing like 20 different times. But I do feel like it's like some kind of mixture of the same thing 20 different times, which, you know, isn't as bad as having it be exactly the same thing 20 different times. See? I've said it like 5 different times and you're already tired of it, right? Okay, where the hell am I? Okay, I just need to go further over. I wonder if the horse has a health bar. You said throwing it off a cliff? Okay, I already lit this one, I guess. I mean, it makes sense that I have. It's right here. Would have been kind of hard for me to miss. Find like out of date with his head ripped off in here.
Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains.
I don't know exactly deep inside the mountains. It kind of looks like it's
Out of Date hopes
outside
you'll
of the hill.
find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there.
They're like
Come
fucking
face to
neighbors.
face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help. Understands you have other places you need.
God, man, what the fuck are these things? Are they like fetuses he's got for like, you know, repopulating or something? I don't understand what the fuck those things are, man. They spook me. They look sad in there. Like they're like, it looks like unbirthed fetus.
Smell the must down here.
Goddamn, getting all Jeff Bridges fucking Sonner Mumson fucking The Walking Game. Walking Dead, no. Death Stranding. A bunch of fetuses in jars. A bunch of babies in piss jars. I never actually played that game, and I honestly don't think I'm going to, ever. It doesn't feel like, you know, a game I'd be interested in, personally. Jeez Louise, what have I gone to with it? Oh, was that... Did I really... Wow. I guess I wandered from around here-ish all the way to over here, missing this entirely. And how did I manage that? Or... No, I put the Nono route there, I guess. Are there multiple spots too? I guess there are. I don't have any quests to do on the way there, right? That's just find more captives over the map. That is... I don't know, I don't think I have a Nono to put there. I'm also not sure if, like, all 5 of those are in the one area. I don't know.
Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Love to hear a mount's footbeat.
Oh, jeez. Deep within the mountains. So very deep within the mountains. Oh my god.
Tread carefully here. This is Lupin's camp.
I would hope so. This is what I've come to fucking kick his ass. Dracula, you owe me $5. Where's my $20? Hey, there's a little bitch around here.
Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different. A hunter.
It's so weird how she just has like giant eyelashes
The
and,
hunter
and
became
lipstick.
the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did.
It's
and
so
let him
creepy
be.
looking.
They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then.
Jeez Louise, man.
He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he
Is that
spared
revenge,
you
though?
that night he raised the village when you were a child.
If you murdered
Wanted you
me,
to
then that would have
suffer
been
for
revenge
life,
proper.
Like he
What did I fucking do to
He
you?
marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are.
I mean, as
A
long as you're not
deep
eating
look into
sentient
nature
people,
will
then who
make you
cares?
understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours.
Okay. Just so we're clear, first off, you missed. I wasn't even pulling my shit. Like, you've gotten revenge on her by killing her. You don't get revenge on her by killing her and leaving me alive. It would have made more sense to kill me and leave her alive. You know, so she would suffer. I didn't do jack shit to you. You're just a dickbag. When, you know, when your combat isn't working out like you thought it would, so you pull out the grumpus leg. The way he fucking runs. Like he's power walking at a fucking bingo tournament. What is this nonsense? I know you're winning that fight, but I'm gonna let him kick your ass real quick in a fucking cutscene. If you don't mind, you know. It's weird to let Lupin cheat. Also, just real fucking quick, dude. Where's my fucking inventory? I don't want any of this crap. Just give me the fucking healing items on there. That's all I want. Please. My arm itches now and I fucking paused it. It's not like other combats where if I stun him, he just, you know, I get like do a special attack. He just keeps fucking attacking, which makes the melee attack in this fight basically worthless. At the very least in this, you know. Nice job, dipshit. You jumped too far. What the hell is that? The tree is killing him?
It's a new day to you. Might as well enjoy it.
Oh, you mean that weapon I accidentally made that wasn't the right one? Yeah. Cool, thanks. Is he dead in there? I thought the whole point was I was supposed to forgive him because I was taking the light path. Cook me, father. I wish to be soup. Hover soup. I just feel like, right, we weren't even given, like, the option to, like, spare him. Right, because she's like, oh, you make the right decision, unlike your mother. Why would she kill the mother for being a hunter, but not the child? Because, you know, he's just going to grow up to be another fucking meat eater.
Over there could be useful.
Or, like, either finish the job, Ma, or just, like, don't do it at all. Was she terrorizing people, or just killing pet? Like, the animals aren't exactly, like, you know, all sentient, right? Like, this horse, all things considered, it's still just an animal. Right, like, I can ride it and all, but that's great. I mean, like, you know, people, I'm using this word in quotation marks for this specific example, people eat dog, right? I mean, not civilized people, but people do eat dog. And we don't go around killing them for eating dog. Though, I mean, take that mumbling as whatever you mean, whatever you think it means. I'll let you decide.
Cutting edge.
Look at these fucking guys who's just wearing balaclavas. Who are just reusable suicide. Then he's not even damaging himself with the fucking ability.
to get up.
Of course, the fucking one guy has a... Like, at least just make them like Mega Mutants, where they, like, you know, there's the, Fallout 4 mutants who just suicide bomb. I don't know if they were in a different game. I don't remember them being in a different game. But then again, my memory is, you know, shoddy, and Fallout 4 is kind of... Or Fallout... It's not been something I've been into recently. Well, that's not necessarily true. I've been thinking about playing Fallout again. Maybe New Vegas, to try to get some of the achievements, or, you know... I have the regular Fallout, like the initial Fallout, which is just a pain in the dick, let me tell you. I tried playing it once, way back when, but I'm thinking about trying it again. But I don't know. I was thinking about also getting the achievements in Fallout New Vegas. There's still, like, you know, 3 different ends I've never tried. I think I've done an ending with the
You're
NCR.
here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is.
I think the first time I played it was on... Well, not the first time I played it, but the first time I beat it was on stream. I don't remember. I think I definitely played it before I played it on stream, but not the entire game. And that's why I went back to play it on stream. Though, I mean, there were a couple games that I've definitely played before and then played on stream, like the... we did, like, a speed run, quote-unquote. It wasn't a speed run, but we did, like, a single session of Portal and Portal 2. Because I like those games. I think it's like Portal is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, game series. Especially because one, like, I would absolutely kill for a new game of Portal. And I honestly don't think Valve is the kind of company to fuck that thing up, right? Like, I think, right, in terms of, like, the amount of playtime I've spent in a game, right? If I had to rate a game series by the amount of playtime I've spent in game, right, I'd say hands down probably Pokemon would be my number one. But I've kind of lost interest in... Well, no, I've kind of lost interest more or less, right, in Pokemon at the moment because of their subpar treatment of the series with the last iteration of it. But what the fuck is that thing? Is that another one of those, like, weird Sully snockers? Yeah. Just an ugly fucker. Just a right ugly fucker. You know, I didn't like Sword and Shield. And I wasn't a huge fan of Sun and Moon. They were okay. I don't think they were bad. I don't like how the game... I definitely didn't like the rival. You know, that's probably what makes or breaks a Pokemon game for me, is A, the story, B, the rival. Because, like, I remember
Friends with the beast.
back in my day, when you saw May roll up with her fucking Pokemon team, you shit your pants. You thought, God damn it, I wasn't ready for this. You know. And I really like that a game, right? When you have to worry about fighting your rival, instead of when, you know, Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon. One second, sorry. Can I have that, please? Okay, no, okay, sorry. Apparently about 20 some odd minutes ago the stream died, and I did mention it, but I kind of just brain farted and looked at the live time versus I didn't even remember there was recording time at the bottom. And I looked at live time, like, wait a second, it's not saying that I've only been recording for 22 minutes, right? I've been recording the whole thing. It should, you know, it should be one whole video. Did it cut into a chunk? And no, it hasn't. It's a 1 hour, well, almost 2 hour video at this point. Which is what I want, realistically. You know, because I prefer it's one long video. I don't know. Some people don't like it. I think, personally, right? I personally tend to watch videos like that a lot. So, you know, I mean, fuck. I've definitely watched like 6-hour videos and like not entirely in one sitting, I don't think, but more or less entirely in one sitting.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard...
You know, I'm just get up to go to the bathroom and shit, but you know.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Nocco in the East. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Nocco. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Nocco and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped. Out of Date says that Nocco is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Nocco keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared. Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Says talk.
I gotta over there. So apparently I've been in the area without even knowing it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pokemon. I don't know. I think the rivals. I liked having rivals that were difficult. I understand for the need for little baby ones, but like let me choose. Like, you know, let me set a difficulty at the beginning of the game. Like, I've played Pokemon before. Don't give me the tutorial. Just let me, you know, put it on hard mode. And if I remember correctly, which I might not be, I might be misremembering. But if I remember correctly, they gave like a "fuck you, you're all babies," like Americans are babies. We give them baby games kind of thing. Like, bad at video games, you big babies.
Can't dance between those drops.
But I might be misremembering. I don't think I am, but I might be. And that kind of bothered me, because you know. Well, I wouldn't say I play Pokemon overly competitively. I've definitely, right, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on stream. I probably have at one point or another. But I have, like, competitively, and I'm using this quote as air quotes, bred Pokemon before. Right, like I've done like the SP, or the IV and the EVs, and I've bred for it, and I've trained for it, and everything. That's all fine and dandy. I just, you know, I think that it can be enjoyed without doing it fully, but you know.
Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the right. Clarifies.
We've already had this conversation before. It's just the same thing he's saying.
Here's the first line of defense.
So this one's a repeat.
That's a bomb locker. And it was spotted, wrecked it.
A little bit different because there's two of them this time, but...
A barrel shoot.
Okay, it's a different
Smack
layout,
it
but the
to
same
get
kind
the
of...
barrel out
Okay.
Then hit it toward
Yeah.
the gate and
Yeah, okay.
blast it.
I don't think that needs to,
That
you know,
looks exploding.
give me the tutorial.
Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close though.
Guys,
Kaboom.
I'm playing with an
You're in.
exploding barrel. Do you
Keep
really
going.
think you want to fucking, you know, play funny hands with me? Like, play handsies, you know? Keep your hands to yourself, stay 5 feet back, and, don't stand next to the exploding barrel. Let me be the one who pushes it with my face. This is different. Ah, cool,
Here's the
flamethrowers.
second line of defense.
Maybe this thing I have to turn off after. I'm just like slightly tinging my axe with fire. Singeing, I think was the word I was looking for there, not tinging, but you know. As I do. That's the wrong word for me and you. Samurai with a shot. Ow.
It's smoldering already. Give it a good smack. Give it a good smack.
I think I could have just taken the gun and shot the tank, and you know that would have been enough to crack and probably destroy it. Wire claw. That's like one of those
Almost there.
It looks like one of those water spritzers at a water park. More than it does a actual weapon that's holding me in a fucking lock position. Also, this would have been super easy to fucking take those down with.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up.
God, those
Your
fucking
Sifu
teeth, man.
thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
I think the teeth is one of the worst parts about this game. Just those fucking human teeth, man. It's like, they fucking remind me of those little nasty dolls, whatever the fuck they were called. They made, like, a movie that nobody watched about them. After they released, like, this weird set of, like, ugly dolls or something. I don't remember. But they were, like...
He says you did a great job capturing
I don't know if they were reversible.
You're one step closer to ending the trial. Says you did...
Right, I don't remember if they were, like, reversible or something, but they had, like, what looked like human teeth in them. And it was just fucking terrible. It was, like, no one fucking bought them. As far as I'm aware, nobody fucking bought them. No one watched the fucking movie that came out. Like, it was like a fucking weird thing that just appeared at Target one day.
Hunker down or keep
Presumably,
marching on.
like, also, like, Walmart, rather. Other probably major superstores across America. But, I just remember, like, maybe, I want to say, like, 2015, around that day and age. You know, they just appeared. There was thinking about a movie about them after I saw the dolls in the store. Maybe they were based off a book. But they were never, like, really big, I don't think. Or maybe I was too old for them at the time. And that's why I don't know if they were big or not. Wrong button. Just want to sell my horse.
Crane's whiz is that has plenty to do.
Buddy, let's go. You know, so fuck if I know, but I just remembered, like, seeing them one day thinking, wow, this thing's... Jeez Louise! What... Look at him. He's like a fucking huge rat. His name is Tunkleduns. Ow. He's like a schnauzer mixed with a rat. With his kind of weirdly doggish face. Or body. It's those like weird giant sloth claws it's got. The paws, rather, not the claws.
Wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plans.
I do wish I could, like, melee attack on the mount. Like, why can't I just, like, side slash? Just whatever direction my camera's more leaning towards. Ooh.
This thing needs new bounce swords.
I'm guessing that was a shock absorber joke? He appears at the weirdest fucking time. Him and his giant elf shoes. His fucking genie shoes.
At various stages of life, we all become memories for others, and just seeing someone acts as a catalyst for the past to seep in again.
Oh, well, just fucking fail me now if you're just gonna... Like, dude, this is... How is this even training at this point?
Memory distortions are troubling. Illusions your mind creates to avoid the memories of being bullied as a kid.
So just so we're clear, I think those were the 3 that I managed to beat, right? So just threw them at me again and made them kick my ass. For some reason. I'm not sure I understand this part, the reflection part entirely. I think there's like a greater meaning of this game that I'm just not absorbing. And I'm just like getting the base shadow level of, wow, what are these weird animals? Right, it's like that meme with the very basic guy drawing. It's like something going over his head, something he observes. Right, so it's like Big Brother. What goes into his eyes is like, you know, fucking authoritarian governments are bad, blah 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 blah, and then over his head goes like British people suck.
So, you remembered the automaton's power-up feature. That's a boost.
Yeah, I figured as much. Game? Probably should save the game. Just in case. I don't actually save all that much. I want to see what's over there, but I think we should take care of the tower up here first. I really should at some point make an effort to what the fuck was that? Weird little pets. I don't understand the point of the pets. It's so I can say mean things and then get more life points. I really don't get the point.
You can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise.
One plastic. Well, I think it's polymer, but you know. It's all polyum. Game? He does not like this area.
Mush mush.
Mushy mushy. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Getting those yawns coming on, you know? It's funny thing is too, right? Like I'll stop streaming somewhere between now and the next hour, right? And then I'll go on to stay up another 2 hours and probably never yawn again. Just something about consciously being alive and playing video games. Makes me yawn. I think it's about streaming. I don't know. Some part about streaming is yawn for some reason. I feel like it happens when I've done day streams as well. Day stream. Dude, I just fucking helped you. This is pretty cool looking though. I like how he lost his like danger spikes in his level because I leveled up one. Cause there ain't no holler back, girl. Few times I've been around that track.
Tough as iron.
Oh, that's right. There's a thing for him. 100 points. I think we're still 1 point off having the key spark to do unlim. Oh, jeez. Ah. Why I got to move it. I wonder if the psi powers are different on the other classes or if they're the same. I don't remember from the other thing if they were different. I didn't really play it that much, so I don't remember particularly. But I think they're the same. I don't think they put that much detail in it. It'd be kind of cool if they had different ones. More reason to try to play the game again with different classes. Try different stuff. I don't know. I don't exactly know what the difference is when it comes to the light tribes or the dark tribes.
Let's see.
Right, like I know, for example, they have different affinities towards lightness and darkness, which is, you know, that's fine. That's cool at all. But, like, you know, what's the value in playing, like, a more light or more dark tribe?
Runs this outpost. He didn't expect his outpost to be invaded, but now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. He argues coming here without an invitation and bad intention is the same as
I feel like I should fight
invading.
this guy
He
instead
has
of like
no
last
illusion
time where
what
we
their
just...
rival stands for.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have.
It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender.
Just punching him in the dick. Ow. Why are they wearing pajamas? I get like if they were armored, but they're wearing pajamas, dude. What? Why pajamas? It kind of removes majority of the badassery from them.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Right. Am I right in saying that?
Says you made
Does everyone
them
agree with me?
weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
As I wonder what difference it makes picking different tribes, just because you only picked two at the start anyway. You know? Chen-chan? Ugh. Hello,
thinks you did a
Shifu.
great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and says it will be a relief to...
I think it's an achievement for getting them all, so I mean, you guys are probably in it for the long run with me. Okay, if I were to lose enough light ore to get this, would it go away? Okay, so I can still gain dark points. It's not a scale, it's just like a balance.
Heroes are
Well, rather, it's not
heroes.
a slider, it's a scale.
They do the work. or
Right,
their
so we have
heroes
maximum
know
light. We have maximum light, but we're not,
Says you're welcome to jaw anytime. Glad to see. Says you're welcome. Seems surprised.
he's just the same NPC. Axe head. Da-da-da, da-da-da. But that one has 2 filters. How is it worse than my 1 filter mask? How? Tell me.
Check out that motor juice station. Wonder if there's any go juice left in the juice tank.
Haha. Nope. No. No. Yes. Hey. Hey, buddy. Wow. This is objectively worse. Let's go down there and fight them. What do I recognize this demon from? Jeez Louise, audio.
Nice shot.
He reminds me of something from some cartoon. I don't know entirely, but I'm gonna settle on the bull from OKKO. The bull demon villain. Though I feel like it's something else that definitely looks a lot more like this.
You've had better days.
Lightning. Ah!
Dead on.
Did it reset again? I don't know. And it's been kind of spotty tonight. I hope it's not affecting the, it might be the computer processing, which has been giving me a little bit of trouble recently. This game kind of was fine for it, but it's suddenly gotten worse as we progressed in the game. Scope, I think.
It's so vibrant out during daylight.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. I wonder if we can see the map. Let's see. It looks like we want to go up that cliff and then, yeah. Kind of want to go down there. Look like there's some mats, but you know. Better to go up than to have to run back around and go back up and then down and then down and then up and then up and then down. What's over there? Remember pandas? Oh, it's those weird panda tanuki fucking ferret things. With the bat faces. Yeah. I don't remember the lock-on button. Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. No. Ow. Just get in the corner, buddy, and accept your lumps. Nah, it's just down the mountain.
The oil claimed
Oh, there
this
it is.
land a long time ago.
Looks like a pretty cool, like, looks like it make a cooler, fist weapon. Like a glove add-on, a glove, head, like, it kind of looks like, no, I didn't really watch much Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But to me, that reminds me of Shredder, like his gloves or whatever, right? Is that what it looks like, I think? That's what I remember it looking like, so you know. Jeez, whoa, guys. I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
They've been waiting for you. Taking control of you better be. A tribe's fort is a bigger challenge than an outpost. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first, should anything go wrong. It's better you go and find one for yourself. It can't be too much trouble, though. It's one size fits all.
Is there a warp point over here that I can just register so I can just teleport back up here rather than having to walk? Because I feel like it's going to be a pain in the butt to walk up and down.
Let's see.
Because I specifically came up so I wouldn't have to go up and down. Now I got to go back down to go back up. So, you know. I like how, right, they're completely okay with us doing this. If it were me, I'd be fucking shooting out, like, you know, peeking out from the tower, shooting at them. Like, why would you let them amass out there like that? Especially when, you know, you could probably lob a grenade into their,
Heads up, that's Peak Spot. A great place to watch the world from. Who knows who might be watching you?
Is that a fucking wild animal taped to a helicopter? Because it doesn't look like a sentient animal.
That's something. A ring dinger from the yesterdays. A thingamabob
That'll
used to
kill him
ping
first.
signal the faraway. Let's find out if it still works.
Ow! Come on. Over the hill. There you go. Was that him throwing his weapon at me?
So much.
I thought it was a pickaxe, but it looks like it's a giant green anchor. Did he manage to kill that flying monster?
Hey, nice shot.
Just fucking decimating his dick. God, he looks like he's from like he's working on, you know, a shipyard, but now he's decided to come out here and fight me. And he picked up the first thing he could find, which was of course an anchor, because he's working on a shipyard. But he's probably from like he's from old Washington. So Portland, Oregon, eh? It's real chilly up here.
Nice. Some bark wood scrap for you.
I feel like a creature that was accustomed to running on all fours would have an easier time climbing a rope.
There's not much left of what seems that keys need to be in sequence to make the Ringdinger work. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What's a phone gonna do? Oh good, I called fucking Wally.
So, the technology from yesterday's is still here today, even if its message is getting old.
Oh cool, I can be the Demon Slayer. Nekuzo! It is Nekuzo. Make fun of it. Actually, I like Demon Slayer. I watched it recently. I want to say maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. I watched it in its entirety. Can I not? There's a warp point right there, though. Son of a bitch. I liked it. And I heard there's a season 2 coming out this year, I think. That's what I heard. I maybe read somewhere. But I only really watched it because they were playing the... Well, I saw on Netflix. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to watch it on Netflix because I want to watch it in Japanese. And I think you can... No, I don't know. I didn't want to watch it on Netflix for some reason. I think it's because I wanted to keep it recorded on my anime site that I use normally. But the problem with that is I already lost my account on the anime site anyway, so, you know, sue me. I had to make a new one. Upset about that. Jeez Louise. Okay, there's 2 smaller versions of the rat. Rat Schauser. How that one's got like stuck. Its ass stuck on the divider.
Got
Kill the one. Come on. God, I think it's because of the ground. It's God, I'm dying. It got stuck on the divider, so it stretched its fucking legs out. Because oh jeez. I guess because like normally these creatures are supposed to be attached to the ground at all times for the most part. So it just extends their legs to the ground, which made that all that much more terrifying because those legs were long. But they were playing the Demon Slayer train movie in the theater by where I live, and I had a ticket that I bought well before the what was it? Like I think it was Sam's Club. Sam's Club sells like cool things. They sell like ticket bundles where you can buy like a whole you essentially just buy tickets to go in your sorry, I'm stupid, but they sell like ticket vouchers for Regal movies, right? And you could buy that, and it's cheaper to buy those tickets than it is to pay for the movie itself. So you can buy that, and I bought it for the I think it was like
great for when you need a bit of flex.
Before the lockdown started last year.
For a beastie, this mount is so
there was a it was fucking the Boku no Hero movie. It's the one where they were on the island. The island one. No spoilers. I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but so I went to watch that, but the problem was I couldn't use the ticket on that because there was a special event movie. You can't use the ticket for the special event movie. So I ended up keeping that for an entire year. And it was burning a hole in my wallet just sitting there. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll use it for this. So I watched all of Demon Slayer, then went and watched the movie. It was good, I liked it.
It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as convincing the sea.
Why did they send that guy with me? Oh, that's right. Last time, inflicts a little damage possible, lights the entire fort on fire, because that's how the game wants you to do it. Well, this is kind of reminiscent of Demon Slayer, right? All this, like, in-air fucking sword fighting. Here we go again. Deal as little damage as possible, starting fires everywhere.
The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire.
Seems like maybe this is a little psychopathic.
Burns brighter than the light.
I could have just knocked down the wall.
Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not.
What? 1 second. What the fuck did I get a... Okay. I don't remember equipping that. God, fucking shotgun. Did anybody else see that guy in the background who was just stuck inside the barrel's teleport?
Energy on top. Shot.
Just in the middle of a fight.
Reflexed. First.
Ah, yes, a screwdriver. That's better than my screw add-on. It's the knowing natural progression, right? Oh, dude, look at that fucking blade. If I were doing a two-handed blade, that's what I want. That thing's badass. I could have just walked in through the fucking door. Quality. Quality assurance with your boy Brandon. What am I, some kind of like savage? Like, it's like when you go to a hotel, right? And they have those doors between
and everything else. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through.
How did they get this thing past me?
Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers.
But like, you know, how often I mean, I'm biased because my grandmother, she fucking bought the timeshares with my grandfather.
Values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive.
That sounds
He
like
was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He just needs a logical reason to trust you with the fort and fate of his tribe. If fight is all you do, he can't stand by you. He doesn't believe you and prefers to fight it out now rather than later.
a shame. I didn't want to risk an intelligence. Pretty fucking sick move, dude. Okay. Okay. Corner spam. Corner spam. Isn't this a very honorable way to go?
The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but he'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it.
I mean,
With
either
that,
way, he's got the same
you're
ideals as
spinning
us,
your
right?
own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. It's clear your efforts have been successful. There's light at the end. The tribes are tired of war and will remember the one who brought them peace, whether you decide it'll be now or later. So, do you want to end the war now or continue the crusade? He agrees. Better save your energy for something meaningful.
And the game for us. I feel like it'd just be more of the same thing for the most part, so I'm more than happy to end it now. Like, I'll probably go to one of those areas and complete quests and whatnot, but, you know, I just feel like... Whew, boy. Going around and beating the shit out of everybody at the same 3 fucking quest lines. Eh. It got weirdly quiet, didn't it? The music. Oh, beautiful. I don't even have to... I can just... I think that was just the achievement for... I don't think you guys can see my achievements because of the way I'm recording it, but... The, Yeah, look. Defeat or subdue all rival tribe leaders. I feel like, you know, maybe...
Hard not to feel tiny in the mountains.
Maybe they should only really count when, you know, you do them physically. I don't know if there was, like, you know, unique quest lines for each tribe. Or at least more so than, you know, this was. I guess they did add that new, like, pajama bear fight. But, you know. I'm not overly concerned. But do I not get the bow and arrow as well, or? I wonder if I get the other weapons or not. I think we're gonna call it here, though. Because it's almost 12 o'clock. And, I think it's fine, so, you know. For the most part. I feel like there are tribes that we haven't. I'm guessing only the... No, the Maximum Dark one is here as well. But do I not get their weapons? I don't know. So I definitely don't think I fought this guy. And I can't tell what the fuck his weapons are supposed to be. It looks like I just went to broken sword hilts, to be honest. And, like, these two still have their weapons. So, who knows. Either way, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, do let me know. I'm having fun. We're gonna finish this game no matter what. So at the very end, you know, whatever I'm trying to say, you know, we're gonna complete this game. It's gonna be completed to some degree. I don't think it's gonna be 100%. That's for sure. But you know, we'll just get the story ending as I am, and you know. Tomorrow's going to be probably Pathfinder, as the cycle continues, ever forth, ever changing, always the same. See you guys then. Bye.